Hey guys, how we doing? Do you know what happened recently? Well, I was traveling to my friend's place to attend his wedding. Actually, his place is very far from my place. It's around 300 kilometers. So I was traveling, I was driving my car, I was all alone. Something strange happened during that time. You know what happened? I was driving through this forest and suddenly my car started slowing down automatically by itself. I tried to push the acceleration, but it's not working. It's not moving forward. It's slowing down. So then I realized, oh my God, I'm running out of petrol. I don't have any petrol at all in my car. So I pulled over, I parked the car on the side of the road. I took my mobile phone out to see if there is any nearby petrol pump. And unfortunately, my mobile phone is also switched off. It doesn't have any charge. I am totally stuck in the middle of the forest. So I stepped out of my car to find if there is any vehicles pass by. Unfortunately, no vehicles are passing by. The road is completely empty, and I'm standing alone inside the forest and with an empty car. It doesn't have any petrol, and there is no charge in my cell phone also. It's already getting dark. It's in the evening, it's getting dark, and the wind is very cold. I'm totally freaking out. I don't know what to do because I'm completely stranded. Then I decided myself, okay, let's walk straight on the road. Definitely there must be a petrol pump nearby. We just go there, buy some petrol, we come back and take our car. So I decided that and I started walking towards straight on the road. After walking for a while, I found out someone is also walking along the road at some distance in front of me. It was a girl. Well, she was having this flower basket with lots of flowers in it, and she was so beautiful. So I ran towards her to speak to her, and she got scared of me. And I told her, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, one moment, please wait. Actually, my car has run out of petrol. I'm stranded here. There is no charge in my mobile phone. By any chance, do you know where the nearest petrol pump is?" And she smiled at me and she said, "I don't know what you're asking for, but however, I'm going to the village now. Well, if you want, you can come with me. Well, you can get help from the village people." And I said, "Okay, I'll come with you." So I was talking with her, and she has this long hair. She was freaking beautiful. She was so beautiful. So I asked her, "Who are you and what you doing here?" And she told me that she is from the village. She has come here to collect some flowers from the forest. And I said, "Okay, no problem." And she was so beautiful. I really liked her, and she was smiling at me all the time. So I cracked lots of jokes, and she was laughing all the time. And finally, we reached her village. After reaching the village, she took me to her house where I met her father there. Her father looked so scary. He had this big mustache on his face and he had a deep voice. He asked me, "Who are you and what you're doing here?" I told him, "Sir, my car is run out of petrol. It's parked over there and I'm completely stranded in the middle of the forest. So, by any chance, do you know where the nearest petrol pump is or where can I get petrol in here?" And he told me, "I have no idea what you're asking for, but however, you look very thirsty and tired. Why don't you come inside and have some water and food?" And I was like, "Okay," because I'm already very tired. So I went inside his house, and his house totally looked so strange because they don't use any modern electronic items. It's very old age ancient house. They are still using oil lamp to lighten up the house. At the same time, they looked so weird because the way they dressed, everything seemed to be very ancient because nobody wear those kind of dresses these days. So after some time I had food and the food was really tasty and it was very fulfilling. And after that I spoke to him for a while, her father. I asked him, "Sir, what can I do for my car? Is there any way to get petrol?" And he still asked the same question again. He asked me, "What is a car? I never seen it and what you're asking about." And I'm so confused because this guy has never seen a car in his life. And I asked him, "Okay, what do you do for commuting? Are you not using any cars or at least two-wheelers?" He said, "No, we are not using any two-wheelers. He is using only bullock carts and horses." Not only him, the people of the entire village, they are still using bullock carts and horses. It's so strange because nowadays nobody is using horses for commuting, right? I was like, "Okay." So we were talking for a while, and after some time, she took me to her garden. I mean, she has a garden at the backside of her house. So we went there, and she was playing with me. She was running here and there. She was looking at me all the time, smiling at me. And I completely fallen in love for her. I fell in love with her. So I told her immediately, "You know what? I love you. I want to marry you." And suddenly she was like, for all the time, for all the while she was happy, and suddenly her face completely changed. She became so sad. I asked her, "Why? What happened? Did I say anything wrong? Did I offended you?" And she said, "No, you didn't offend me. The thing is, you have to leave immediately right now." I was like completely confused. What are you talking about? I just proposed to you and you're asking me to leave without giving me any answer. And she told me, I really like you, but you have to leave from here immediately right now because it's very dangerous for you to be here at this time. It's already midnight. And I was like, I'm totally confused. I knew that she is offended. Okay, then I said, okay, I will leave now, but tomorrow morning I'm going to come back again. I'm going to meet you again. And she said, okay, you come back tomorrow morning. She waved at me and her face was completely sad. She waved at me, she said goodbye, and I left the village with a heavy heart. So, after walking for a while along the road, finally I found a petrol pump. I went there and I bought some petrol in a can. The guy who works in the petrol pump, he asked me, sir, where is your car? I told him my car is parked over there in the village. And he asked me, which village? Well, it's parked over there in the middle of the forest. I mean, the village that is in the middle of the forest. And he said, sir, there is no village in the middle of the forest. I was like completely pissed off because she already rejected me and I walked for a while. I'm so tired and this guy is asking me a lot of questions. So I told him, see, my car is run out of petrol. It's standing in the middle of the forest. And I met a girl there. She took me to her village and I spoke to those people. And finally, I'm here. I'm buying petrol. So what information do you need from me? And he was like in a state of shock for a while. He didn't say anything. He was like looking at me and he said, sir, I've been working here for 5 years. There is no village in the middle of the forest. But there is a story about it that has been circulated among the locals. I asked him, okay, what is the story? He told me there was a village 400 years ago in the middle of the forest, the exact place that you're referring to, and the people of the forest were killed by the king because they did not help him in the war. It happened 400 years ago. And the locals are saying once in every 10 years, like for one day in every 10 years, the village comes alive. And that day you can actually see and meet the people of the village. But it's very rare because very few people say that they have seen it. And if you go see there, you have to return before midnight. If you did not return before midnight, you will never return from there. That's the story that has been circulated among the locals. At first, I laughed at him because he seemed like he's making fun of me, so I was also laughing. And then I realized something. Oh my god. I just remembered the things about the village because the village looked so ancient. They are not using any modern tools, any modern items. They don't have any furnitures, any modern furnitures. They are wearing old designed clothes, and the houses are like old ancient, and the people are, especially the women are having long hairs and men are having big mustache. Everything is confused to me. Everything looks so strange. It's weird. The more important thing is they don't even know what is a car or a two wheeler. They are still using bullock carts and horses for traveling. That is so strange. Nowadays, nobody is doing that, right? I was so scared at the same time and felt so sad because did I just speak to dead people? I just loved a girl. So I ran towards the village. I ran back to the village and I found nothing there. The village is not there. It's just full of trees. She's gone. She is also not there. And I remembered one thing. She told me, right? She told me she liked me at the same time. She told me to leave immediately. It would be very dangerous for me to be there. I realized that, oh my God, she helped me to escape from there. That's the reason I'm alive. I survived to tell you the story. What's up, guys? Actually, that is not a real story. I read the story from internet and I liked it so much, so I thought of sharing it with you. The main motive of this video is this is to tell you how important is a storytelling skill. Well, we have to improve our storytelling skill. Only then we'll become a very good, efficient communicator. It doesn't matter which language you speak English, you speak Tamil, it really doesn't matter. Well, if you are able to tell a story clearly, then you're an effective communicator. So I just thought of giving a try. This is the first time I'm telling a story, and I don't know how it came. I think it's okay. But if you don't like it, you let me know. Next time I will correct it. So I will meet you in a next video with a different topic, guys. Until then, bye bye. Take care.